When you're working with longer documents, you want to keep the headings consistent. The best way to do this is using styles that are available in Word. It's best to use the predefined styles that are laid out in Word, and the reason for this is at a later stage, if you ever want to create a table of content, it just makes it much easier. So here I have 3 paragraphs of text, and what I want to do is I want to apply styles to them. Now, the inbuilt styles that Word has within it are headings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., all the way to 8, and you can see them up the top here. Now, what they do is they enable you to then choose a hierarchical structure. So heading 1 is the top level, the main heading of a document. Heading 2 is a secondary heading. Heading 3 is a tertiary heading, etc. I'm going to make paragraph 1 heading 1. Now, a style is simply the name we give to a range of formatting attributes in Word. So in this case, paragraph 1, I can see when I'm resting my mouse pointer on the heading style up here and I click on it, it shows me it's Calibri Light 16, and you can see quite clearly the text is blue. Now let's just say paragraph 2, I want to apply the heading 2 style to. Notice how I don't have the text selected. I'm simply clicking on it and it automatically applies it to the text we have there. I'll come down to the bottom one here, paragraph 3, and I'm going to choose to make that a heading 1 style. Now, if I switch on my show hide, the little backwards P, one of the things that you'll notice is you get a little square marker beside a paragraph beside any text that has a style associated with it. And you'll notice that I only had to be positioned on the text for it to apply that style. That's because a style applies to a paragraph of text, which is a piece of text with an enter after it. So this heading paragraph 1, that's a paragraph. And this paragraph that ends with document, that's also a paragraph. So if I wanted to apply a style to it, for example, I could simply click on one of those pieces of text and choose a particular option, and you could see that it changes the whole paragraph. Now what I want to do here is I want to demonstrate how you can actually take these default styles, and let's just say you don't actually want it blue and maybe you don't want your document Calibri. So what you can do is highlight your paragraph text, and you might want to change it to bold, and you might want to change it to another typeface. So let's say in this instance we just go for Arial. We don't want it blue, we're going to change the color and we're going to make it black. So you can see here we now have a heading 1 style. Now let's just say we now want to update all the heading 1s in our document to the same formatting. I can simply come up here to the styles grouping, right click and choose update heading 1 to match selection. Now paragraph 1's adjusted, and if we scroll down the screen you can also see this third paragraph down the bottom has also been affected, so it's been changed. Same applies with paragraph 2. I can click on that and I could right click up here and choose modify. So rather than choosing the options and then right clicking, I can bring up the modify box and I can change the color and the typeface from here in one hit. So whichever way you find easiest, and click OK. So that's how we work with styles in Word 2016, and the benefit is it enables you to keep your headings consistent across a document, and if you change one heading, you can choose to have it impact on all of the other styles of that same type within your document in Word 2016.